Hello! This is my first YouTube video on my art channel. I recently got this set of gouache paint from Art Philosophy. I bought it for about $20. There was a sale for Memorial Day on their website, so everything was 20% off, and then I tacked on a 15% off promo code. So in the end, I bought it for around $20. And Art Philosophy, it's a lesser known brand, but I think it's an up and coming brand, especially in the Instagram art community. I've heard a lot of good things about their watercolor paints, and they recently came out with this gouache set, so I thought I would get my hands on it and try it out. This set comes with 18 colors, and it comes in these 12 milliliter tubes, which I already squirted out onto my paint palettes to do swatches later. So yeah, I thought I would do some swatches, give my first impressions, and do a review on these, since I don't think there are really any reviews out there for this product. So yeah, I just thought I would give my input and let you guys know what I think. This brand is based in Chino, California, but the paints themselves looks like they're made in China, which if I had known about that, I don't know if I would have bought them. I was under the impression that they were made in Korea for some reason, but yeah, we'll just see how they do. I usually paint in watercolors, so I'm more familiar with watercolors. Recently been trying out gouache. I do have Winsor Newton designer gouache paints that I've been using. If I can get those really quick. But yeah, I only have them in a few colors. They're a bit expensive though, so I've been looking for cheaper alternatives, but still good enough quality where I feel like I could use them all the time. But yeah, let's start swatching. Alright, so I've done my swatches, and you see two stripes for each color because the first time I was using a water brush to swatch the colors, and I'm not sure if I was accidentally diluting the paints by doing that. So I went back in with a flat brush to do a second stripe. Honestly, I don't think the opacity was really affected using one or the other. Some colors were more opaque than other colors, but I think that kind of goes for most gouache paints in general. Just to do a quick run through of the colors, we have rose, crimson, vermilion, orange red, yellow ochre, mid yellow, lemon yellow, mid green, viridian, deep green, cerulean blue, Prussian blue, ultramarine, mauve, burnt sienna, burnt umber, black, and titanium white. Yeah, the colors seem pretty vibrant. The only two colors that I kind of had an issue with were the viridian and the burnt umber. I just thought they looked a little more muted and pastel than I would have liked. But otherwise, I would still use them. The colors, when I squirted them out into the palette, I found that they dried really fast, but it also could have been the fact that I had like the tiniest dollop of each color. And because it's kind of a warm day today, the paints maybe dried faster than they normally would, but yeah, I had to work kind of fast to keep them in that nice creamy consistency. So just something to keep in mind. Yeah, I think they're pretty opaque and matte and creamy, so that was nice. Just to quickly compare them with my Winsor Newton Designer's Gouache paints that I have. These are the only colors that I have in the Winsor Newton Gouache. I do think that the Winsor Newtons are a little more vibrant and smooth compared to these Art Philosophy gouaches, but it could also be due to user error on my part. But even just looking at the ultramarine colors, the Winsor Newtons look a little more vibrant, and the vermilion colors here too. The Winsor Newtons just seem to pop out a bit more. But I guess that's just what you expect from the kind of professional gouache paint versus the lesser. I don't even know if they would consider these student grade or artist grade. I think they're marketed as artist grade because they are they're pretty nice quality, I'd say, more so than actual student grade gouaches. So yeah, I'd probably use these Art Philosophy gouache paints for practicing, but then if, say, I'm painting a gift for a friend or something, I'd use the Winsor Newton paints because they're definitely higher quality. In terms of the light fastness of the Art Philosophy paints, the box actually tells you the light fastness of each of the colors, and it looks like all the colors are a 3 in light fastness except for the orange red, which is a 2. I don't know how accurate that is, but the numbers are there. And yeah, I don't know what else I have to say about these. My next video might be a time lapse of me painting something with these paints, so you can look out for that. And if you have any questions about these paints, feel free to leave a comment and I'll do my best to answer. That's all I have for now. Thanks for watching.